Today we're making steak Diane. Hi everyone, today we are making steak Diane. Here's the ingredients we're going to need for our dish. We're going to need a couple of filet mignon. Usually the filet mignon comes in about 1 inch thick. What I did is I cut it in half. So if you see, this used to be one whole piece. I just cut it in half because you don't want it too thick. Next, we're going to need 4 cloves of garlic minced, half an onion diced, 1 pack of mushroom sliced, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 cup of Marsala wine or any red wine you prefer. I am using Stella Rosa for this, and 2 cups of beef stock or beef broth. So here's the complete list of our ingredients. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pound and tenderize our beef. So I place our beef over saran wrap, or you can use parchment paper. Then you can put the other top to cover the top part. And then using a mallet or something heavy, we're gonna gently pound it. So what you're doing here is you're tenderizing it and making it thin at the same time. That should be good. Then to the next one. So this is pretty much like a chicken fried steak in a way, without the breading. So that's it. That's done. Now we can start cooking. Alright, so right now we have our skillet in medium heat. I forgot to mention that we are using bacon, about 4 slices of bacon that we chopped up. We're going to use that as our oil or our fat. If you don't want to use this, you could just use oil and or some butter. So this is optional, but I like using the bacon for additional flavor. So we're just going to continue rendering this down and extracting all that fat from it. Alright, so once you see the fat coming out of the bacon, we're going to add in our onions. Then we're going to add a little butter. Next we're going to add in our garlic. Once it's fragrant, we're going to add in our mushrooms. Keep in mind that the mushrooms are usually 80% water. That's why you never rinse them off over water. You just use a damp paper towel. Since we need to eliminate that water, we need to use something to extract or get rid of that water. That means it's salt. That means we need to use salt. So we're going to season with some salt. And season with a little pepper. So as you can see, the water's coming out of the mushroom already. So we're going to continue doing this until it's nice and soft and most of the water are gone. In the meanwhile, we're going to add in our parsley. Now we added our thyme, we're going to add in our parsley. Next we're going to add in our 1 cup of wine. And our 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Give it a quick stir. Looking good. Now we're going to add in our 2 cups of beef stock or beef broth. Set it on high, and what we're going to do here is we're going to leave it uncovered so that it can reduce and for that flavor to concentrate. While we're waiting for this to reduce, we're going to cook our steaks. Alright, we did not get that recorded, so pretty much what I did is I just added oil and butter over high heat. Then we placed our beef and we're trying to brown each side. Now cook them to us, you prefer done this. If you want yours medium rare like me, it's not going to take long. If you want it more of the well done, just keep it a lot longer. So these are perfect. That's what you want. You want a nice sear on it. So these are done. So we'll just put them on a plate, and then next we're gonna work on our mushroom mixture. All right, our wine has reduced. What we're gonna do now is give it a quick taste. That tastes really, really good. So that's pretty much done. What we're gonna do now is add some butter to help thicken it up more. Stir it around. Then just like that, this is done. We're gonna plate it together. All right, so what we're gonna do now is add in our mushroom sauce to our beef. You can add in as much or as little mushroom you want. Let's clean this up a little. Then let's finish it off with a little garnish of parsley. So here's our finished dish, Steak Diane. Very simple to make. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.